Welcome to Woke Mental Wellness Presents Windy City Nihilism. This is a 12 Inner Demons homebrew campaign. Cinziak plays Romero Marcus, the Targeted. Emrys plays Janessa Wallace, the Human Street Medic. Blue plays Ruin, the Social Media Vampire Demon. And Cassie is the Storyteller, playing the NPCs and the rest of the world. Windy City Nihilism is an urban horror podcast series. We do not shy away from touchy topics in the politics of horror, mental health, games, and life as a person of targeted identities. Series-wide content warnings include violence, manipulation, state surveillance, police, player conflict, gentrification, racism, unwanted romantic gestures, anti-Blackness, sexism, tension, body paralysis, trauma, monstrous forms, complicated relationships, sex, toxic work environments, death, hopelessness, blood, Eldrich horror, colonization, and existential crisis and dread. Please take care of yourself as you listen. And remember, hope and resistance do best in community. Ruin. You've gotten your bits and bobs. Where are you headed now?
I'm gonna go to the mirror. Ruin will text the group chat and I was like, got my shit. Let's do what we gotta do. Meet y'all at the mirror.
Okay. So, Romero, Janessa, you get a group text from Ruin that says, I'll meet y'all at the mirror. There's a response from Alexis that says, I will meet y'all there as well. What are the two of you doing? At this point, Joanne has left. Janessa, you and Joanne made a plan, and she has assured you that she'll handle things at work until you're done and not to worry about it. So what are the two of you doing?
I am reaching out to basically one of the kind of like mental health services that I am aware of because, community work means we also have to deal with those. And tying up that situation from work, kind of explaining what happened and that I would need a notice sent to my occupation, name of place here, describing that situation. And then looking at timelines, making my best estimate of how much time I would need before I come back to work, I guess, which would be, I don't know how many days that is. I would say like a week from the day that we're on.
Okay. You get a message back that says, that's a short break. How about 6 weeks?
There is this look on like my face as I stare at the message, and then I write them back and go, 6 whole weeks? ?
They write back, yeah, minimum. I mean, normally mental health leaves are between 8 to 12 to allow for the completion of a treatment plan. Acute treatment is at least 6 to 8 weeks minimum, longer normally.
And so I just kind of process for a moment. I have had days of ongoing nightmares. I've had to battle literal demons, but also not literal demons related to ongoing trauma that I have. And I think this is, never minding the situation, this is the first time that I think Romero has considered I haven't really stopped to process any of that. And that's kind of how I, in a very literal sense, why we're in this situation now. Maybe I really should take them up on that. I was thinking about just like not getting myself fired, but this could be a really good time to properly take care of myself. I don't even know what that would look like. I ask them what they would recommend and I tell them, not gonna lie, kind of nervous about what I'm going to do with all of that time.
I would, if what you're saying, I would say got a couple non-carceral treatment centers that I can hook you up with, put you in for initial 6 to 8 weeks, get an assessment, get in program, and go from there. Possibly extend to 12, depending on how you're doing.
Maybe for the first time in a long time, Romero doesn't feel the awkward feeling that they normally do when it comes to saying, hey, I actually need help with this. So they write, okay, well, let's proceed with that plan then. And can you let my workplace know what your recommendation is and just CC me on that email?
Yeah, got you.
Thanks. And after the email is sent, there is a long exhale, some internal questioning about whether or not he should at least text back the people who have taken the time to text him and call him and ask if he's okay. And I think he does.
Okay. So you take that time, you get the text that Ruin and Alexis are going to meet you all at the mirrors. How long do you and Janessa wait to meet them?
As soon as we get that text, I'm feel the kind of restlessness, the antsiness increase, and I'm ready to go. And I'm start putting my things in my bag, double checking that I have everything. As I'm going through my bag, I see the little jar with the salve in it, and I kind of take it out, and I'm like, where do I rub this? What do I do with this? We should have asked that last time, but...
Nessa, yours is apply it topically.
To...
your skin.
Doesn't matter what skin.
No.
Okay. Do I put it on now or do I wait?
Do you need it now?
I don't know if it takes time to kick in or something.
No, use it when you need it. It's pretty immediate.
Oh. And I kind of shrug and put it back in my bag.
Okay. Romero, you make these calls and texts and things over the morning. You get responses from people relieved that you're okay, excited to know that you came back, that you're not one of the people who they'll never see again. Folks happy to hear that you are getting help and seeking what you need. You all head back to the first place you found a seal, a community garden. And it's been a few days, but this garden is now blossoming with all different kinds of fauna. Instead of your normal sunflowers and tomatoes and things, there are vines and strange colored plants and fruits and things that you don't recognize. There are beautiful wind chimes, all adorned with little pieces of glass and mirror that tinkle and chime in the wind. There's an old ornate mirror leaning up against the building that borders this lot. And every now and then, the strange light, the combination of the orange of the sky and then the sun, glints off these little pieces of mirror that are on all these wind chimes. This is what you see from the sidewalk. Ruin, you and Felix arrive first. Do you go in?
No, I wait for the group. Yeah, I wait for the group. When they pull up, when they all arrive finally is when I will pull out the motivation charm. But yeah, no, we wait for the group to show up before stepping in.
Okay. Alexis arrives next. Showered, dressed. Still a little hurt, but overall okay. Romero, Janessa, you all are the last to arrive. You see these changes to this space, and you do notice that the space has changed, and you see these things, but you also see just a little bit of a haze a wavering glint, like film floating in the air.
Are you ready to do this?
Well, we don't have much of a choice, do we? And Ruin will pull out the charm and it's like, pick this up in the market. It's supposed to give you some motivation. Real good motivation. They kind of like cock an eyebrow. And I also picked up some glasses that'll help me see through some illusions. And they kind of just tap the glasses that they're wearing, but will hold out the charm to anybody who might want to grab it.
What does it do?
The vendor said it gives you motivation, the type where you are like a, what did they say? Hummingbird to honeysuckle. Gives you that drive to get shit whenever that shit may be done.
I look at it and then I look at Romero. You want this?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Do you put the necklace on?
I put the necklace on.
Romero, what do you want right now?
I want this seal broken and for everybody to be safe.
You want this seal to be broken. You need to do this now. Need to do it now. Absolutely right now, immediately. No waiting, no stopping. Needs to happen now. You need to do it fast, immediately. That's how you feel. You feel a kind of buzz and like you can focus and get things done really fast.
I think the way that expresses itself is that once the necklace is on, I start fidgeting a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, necklace is on. I have a liquid. We took care of things at work. I think everybody else took care of things at their respective places. So, are we ready to go?
Y'all notice Romero puts on the necklace and immediately starts talking faster and fidgeting.
Well, I just look at Ruin and I'm like, well, I hope it doesn't kill them. And I just gesture at Romero. I think there's just a feeling of resignation over me. I'm like, you know what? Weird shit.
I mean, it might, but it's fine.
Alexis looks at Romero and then looks at Ruin and be like, you gave him uppers?
I did know it was going to be uppers, but
You gave him magical uppers.
magical uppers don't sound like a bad thing to me.
Romero, they're taking too long. They're taking so long right now.
Okay, where's the mirror?
You just need to walk into the garden. It's just right over there.
Okay. So while everybody's talking and like stuff, I'm like, and I just like give like just like exactly that sound and then turn and start walking toward the garden immediately. There was like this whole thing of me like also trying to herd people. Like I'm just like, okay, besties, we're gonna have to walk and talk while we do this.
What's everybody doing? Are you talking or are you talking or are you also walking with Romero?
I'm walking with Romero.
Yeah, I'm not walking Romero. I'm not leaving Romero unsupervised in this current state. So I'm just walking behind. I think as we're doing that, I'm going to pull out this whatever I have from my bag, this jar. And I'm just going to hold it in my hand just so I don't forget that I have it like last time.
You got goodies too?
Oh, yeah. My grandmother gave me this.
Got some for the rest of y'all or?
Oh, yeah, she gave all of us stuff. Yes, like the last time we were at her house before everything happened. We just forgot that we had them.
Y'all had stuff to help you at the cafe? Like Ruin is like, are you fucking for real?
You all walk through the threshold. The sky is bleeding. There is no sun here, but you can still see. But the sky is weeping blood as the cracked and dying ground beneath your feet splinters and threatens to fall away. It feels eerie here because the place you just walked into was lush and full of life. It was bright, and despite the smoke and the surveillance and the mess of your reality, this place is devoid. The sky is bleeding, but no moisture touches the ground. Its tears do nothing to soothe the soil that puffs up in little clouds of dust as you walk forward. What do you all do?
I think when I step through this mirror and I see the sky literally raining blood, I'm gonna just say, yep, I guess this is that. And I'm gonna open the jar and just start like plastering this stuff on my arms, all on my face, like just rubbing it everywhere. The sky is raining blood. So I think this is that time, y'all.
That's so fucking funny. I think like seeing that immediately like sobers Ruin, and like they look at Alexis and they're like, don't you have a thing too?
Alexis looks around and is like, Romero, did you have mine?
And I start like riffling through a bag. Do I like DM, do I actually have a thing for Alexis?
I don't remember.
I mean, you know something? I do now. How about that? So.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
You know what? We'll just do that then. Here, it's this. And I pull out a jar. It has a dark liquid in it.
Okay.
It looks like, because it's dark brown, it probably looks like, did you bring me like a Coca-Cola?
Mm-hmm. Poured it inside a fancy little jar.
Alexis takes it and is like, all right, well, are you doing yours too already?
Alexis says that as I'm literally like greased up, shining like a toddler on the
You know something?
first day of school.
You know something?
I'm looking at Romero.
I might as well, and I just drink it. I just drink the one that I have, the light blue thing.
The light blue thing. Okay, you drink yours. Alexis goes ahead and dumps back his. As you all do, there's something familiar about this place, and not just because you've been here before, but you feel a shiver down your spine, like you're being watched, like someone else is here. But in the immediate, the bleeding sky that isn't quite dark, but isn't light, you don't really see anything beyond, just a little bit beyond your circle. Beyond the dust beneath your feet, the dead, what used to be plants, the cracked soil, the impotent blood rain of the sky that does not even hit you and just seems to evaporate mid-fall. Not even enough energy to hit the ground.
What did you see the last time you came in here? I look at Romero.
Oh, it looked like this, except that there were beings here. Right, so where do I feel the feeling of eyes coming from?
You feel the feeling of eyes coming from your left.
Okay, I turn left. I feel like someone from here is, like whoever is watching us is watching from here. So let's go that way. And I just like turn left and start walking.
You turn left and you start walking, and then after about 20-ish steps, there's a large, well-lit. You don't actually understand how you didn't see it. You weren't that far away. Regardless, there's a large, very well-lit building. It's got a clown's face with a wide open mouth, and above it, it says, Papa Bawa's House of Mirrors.
Oh, cute clownery.
That's creepy.
Incredibly fucking creepy. Okay. Well, we're not splitting up.
We're not splitting up.
Yep, very important that we not do that. As
I'm seeing this like manic enthusiasm from Romero, I just like surreptitiously reach over and just like grab the edge of Romero's shirt, just like a corner. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to that right quick.
I think Ruin like sees them and they're like, we can take the uppers off.
Well, why would you do that? We're not done.
I think Ruin will snatch the necklace off.
Make an attack roll. Romero, you can roll to defend yourself. You can use your armor. Or if you have like dexterity or whatever, you can roll with that as well.
I got a 10.
Is this something that I can use escape artist for?
It is.
Okay. I am going to take a point of stress.
Okay. Take a point of stress. Your aim is very good, Ruin. You reach out to snatch this necklace, and Romero is very fast, very motivated for you to not get this.
Hey, what is that for?
What the fuck? I think Ruin is like surprised. Like they were so sure that they were gonna have the necklace in their hands, and opens their palm to see it's not in there, still around Romero's neck, and they're like, "What the hell?"
And I'm over here like literally clutching my pearls.
Romero, you're a little ways away from folks. You've twisted out of the grasps of folks, and in your voice in the back of your head, you hear, "They can't be trusted. They're trying to stop you. They've changed sides. Can't trust Ruin."
That translates as like, I'm having like a whole Smeagol moment. So like I have grabbed the necklace like this, and I just like lean forward at Ruin and squint.
Ruin's like, "You're mad hype right now, and I'm not sure that giving you the necklace was a good idea. We can't have, I know you're motivated, that's like its whole thing, but I don't want you to run into some shit that might hurt you. We have to like stay together."
Well, I didn't plan on running into anything. However, it like
You were about to walk in this mirror without us for a second.
I know, we were ready to go. What did you give me this for if you weren't ready to go do things?
He's stalling you. This is you can't do this. You need to go in. We need to break this seal.
Okay, so here's the thing. I really want to go do this whole thing with the seal so we can get back to whatever it was that we were doing, and hopefully in a less miserable way. I have like a whole like set of things to do after this. Like we really need to go. It's not like I'm running off a cliff or anything. I just want to go in here and like, I guess, deal with the colonization demon or the owner of all the banks of the coffee and the cafes and all this other stuff. And hopefully not ever have to see Ola again. Can we just agree to that? Like, is that a thing that we can do?
Yes, on the condition that you hold Janessa's hand, please. That's all.
As I see like this exchange happening, I think I just look at everyone and I'm like, did you ask them what this was before you picked it up?
I did. And I said the exact same thing they told me.
Fine, okay. And I just like walk over and I grab Janissa's hand and then I start walking with Janissa toward the the clown castle.
Just stay with him and we're right behind you. And like Ruin will follow close behind.
Why do I have to hold his hand? Why don't you hold his hand? You're the one who gave him the gun. And I'm just like,
I look at Janissa and go, because you're safer. Then I just keep walking.
I don't know, like flailing my one free arm as I'm being dragged.
They're taking so long. Janessa doesn't want to hold hands. You should let go. They're slowing you down. Romero, I need you to roll a TN 8 test right now. Fear test.
I don't have bonuses yet. I have a 2, a 3, and a 6. I don't know what the blue goo does. Seems like a good idea.
Letting go of Janissa's hand. She doesn't want to hold your hand. Why are you touching someone against their consent? Of course you would let go. Makes sense.
You know something, Janissa? Fair. And I just let go of Janissa's hand and keep walking toward the castle.
Great. Here we go. Good job, Ruin. This is going swimmingly.
Romero is walking faster than the rest of you, and therefore enters the house first.
Just kind of hustling to keep up with Romero if I can, or try to.
Janessa, you enter next. Ruin?
When Romero starts walking faster, yeah, I go into like a bit of a jog for sure to keep up with him and Janessa.
So you enter third. Alexis enters with you. The two of you holding hands as planned. You enter. Your glasses, Ruin, allow you to see that This room you've entered is fairly empty, actually. And there's a single mirror demon in this room waiting for you. But what you notice is that this barren room you're in, you are not with Janessa and Romero. You are only with Alexis. Janessa, you enter the House of Mirrors, and immediately there are Janessas all around you. Up a bit further ahead, you can still see Romero. There are Romeros all around him. One of the Janessas looks at you, tilts a head out of sync with the way you're moving, and just says, "Don't you think you deserve better?"
Girl, what are you talking about? Like,
don't you think you deserve better than all this mess? Like, God, shitty men popping up at your grandmother's house? Ugh.
You know what? Maybe a week ago, if you tried this opening line, it might have worked. But I mean, after all the shit that I've already been through over the last couple of days, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Can you just move? And I'm gonna try to like move around and try to continue walking towards Romero.
I need you, as you go to resist this, I need you to make a TN8 fear test.
Okay, that is a 1, a 6, an 8, and a 10.
Okay. You keep your wits about you, and you're able to be steadfast even as this place seems to swirl a bit. You brush it off. Romero, I need you to roll a TN8 fear test.
Okay. We have a 4, a 6, and a 9.
There are Romeros all around you, and one of them smiles at you. Welcome. You should take better care of yourself.
I know, that's why I scheduled an appointment. Can you tell me where the seal is?
I can. You should come with me. The hand of the Romero you're talking to reaches out from the mirror. Janessa, as you're moving through this, you can still see Romero at this point. You see a hand reach out of the mirror. Romero has said something, and the response is that a hand has reached out. Romero, a hand reached out? Yes, of course I can.
I would like to take this moment to make a roll to resist the effect of the necklace that I'm wearing that is telling me impulsively to leave everybody.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna set your own TN. So go ahead and roll your normal dice pool.
Okay.
Okay. And tell me what your highest dice, like what your highest score is on this roll.
The highest score on this roll is an 8.
Okay. So you're gonna roll the same pool again. You need to beat an 8.
We got a 6, a 7, and a 9.
Okay. You feel like you're about to get exactly what you want. You also feel like this necklace is a lot. This is a lot of energy coming from this necklace. And you can definitely feel like it is coming from this necklace. It's making you distracted. It's making it harder to think about anything but doing the thing you want to do right now. And it's making you reckless. And you can tell it's making you reckless. It is making you faster. You're getting some kind of a boost from it. But
so I am just going to maybe, I just, like put this in a pocket. And I see this hand dangling out of the mirror. Ruin, Janessa.
You take the necklace off and immediately you feel a little heavy and a little sluggish. Physical rolls are going to be with the malice die.
As I hear Romero say my name, I'm like, yep, right over here. Don't touch anyone or anything. And I'm gonna hustle to try to catch up with them.
But the seal's in here.
The Romero in the mirror says, bring your friends too, of course. It'd be ridiculous to go alone.
And if I can catch up to Romero, I'm going to grab their hand. And I'm going to look around to see if I can see Alexis and Ruin.
Yeah, I was going to ask, can Ruin hear them at all?
Yeah, you can. The mirror demon, there's a door behind them. The voices of Romero and Janessa are coming from behind that door.
Ruin will yell out, guys, keep in mind it's not fucking real. And Ruin will narrow their eyes at this mirror demon.
Romero, you take the necklace off and everything. This Romero in front of you is wrong. It's not you. That mirror that it's reaching out of, not a mirror. It's weird. There's this whole place. It's wonky.
See, hold up. And I just take Janessa. Where's Ruin?
Ruin, I'm calling out.
No,
as loud as I can.
where, like, I just, you know what? And I just take like a step or two away from the mirror.
I can take you to your friends.
You guys are behind a door. Like, Ruin is like yelling out.
You two can't hear Ruin.
I want you to know that you were worried about me getting separated from the group. I want you to know that. But something's wrong with this. This is not the thing I thought it was. And now that I could think a little bit clearly, I feel like I'm stuck in molasses, but something's wrong with this.
What do you mean something's wrong with this?
Does this look like me to you? And I point at the mirror.
It absolutely looks like Romero. 150%. Spitting image.
It looks like you, but the last you that we saw the last time we came here looks like you until it tried to murder Ruin. So I just assumed that whether or not it looks like us doesn't matter. We know we're us. And these things, even though they look like us, are clearly not us.
Oh, yeah, very clearly. Like, this wouldn't be... I couldn't even say this was me from Wish. It's pretty bad. Okay, we should go.
Yeah, but where?
Does Romero also see the door?
Romero was not looking in that direction right now, but...
I am just looking around to see where things are.
As you're looking around these mirrors, it's really weird because it's like you have like this weird double sight. There are mirrors, but there aren't mirrors. This version of you is reaching out of a mirror, but it's also not reaching out of a mirror. It seems like it's trying to take you somewhere. There's a door behind you, but there's not a door. It's just a solid mirror. It's a little disorienting. The Romero in front of you says, I can help you. Take you to your friends. Seems like y'all wandered in by accident. Maybe you're in the wrong place?
I can see that the thing that's talking is decidedly not me.
Mm-hmm.
And probably doesn't look friendly either.
It's not that it doesn't look unfriendly. It currently looks amused. Ruin. The mirror demon in front of you lunges towards you.
Ruin uses the hand that they were holding Alexis with to shove Alexis behind them and will try to hit this fucking thing with a projectile attack if they can.
Okay, so first you shove Alexis out of the way, which gives the mirror demon the opportunity. You're going to go ahead and you're going to take one grip harm.
Okay.
As it bites onto you.
You said it bit me? Fuck. Ruin cries out. It's like, fuck!
It bites you, and then as you go to throw a projectile, you see it, and now looking back, it like bites, let's go. Now it looks like you.
Ruin scoffs and is like sweating bullets, like colorful, like prismatic goo seeping out of this like little bite wound on them, or like I imagine like between like the shoulder and neck right now. And they're like, you're still just a fucking pale imitation, and will spit on the floor and try to attack this thing.
You say you're just a pale imitation. You spit on the floor. And this mirror demon looks back at you and says, imitation, flattery, but I'm better. But it's in your voice. And it spits right back at you.
I'm gonna fucking try to use my new little rank 3 projectile attack on this bad boy.
Okay. You do need to beat a 9 for this currently.
All right, I get to roll a d12. Okay, I got a fucking 8.
Okay, you fire this off, and it looks like it is flying true. But then, as it gets towards the mirror demon, it fires back at you and hits you for 3 damage.
Oof, okay.
Looks like you're a pale imitation of me.
Ruin doesn't say anything. I think they... Oof. I want to activate my aspect, but if I do, it costs a grip, and I'm already at 5.
You are at half. Alexis sees this happening and needs to make a fear test. Fails. Alexis gets up from where you pushed them out of the way, and he sees you take this damage and yells, "No!" and runs forward to try and tackle this demon to get it away from you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. 2 things are happening, and Ruin is like, which do I address first?
Alexis goes and full on has taken some brass knuckles and clocks this demon. It actually does 2 grip damage to it with these knuckles, and the demon falls back a bit, and you see kind of like for a moment its mirror flickers a little bit as Alexis hits. Romero, Janessa, what are you doing?
I'm still looking around. I'm still calling out Ruin's name. I'm just trying to look around to get a sense of where and what direction that they might be in. Ultimately.
I'm looking for things that are not mirrors.
There seems to be a door behind you.
But the door was also a mirror.
Yeah. It like things are kind of flickering. So the thing in front of you seems to be reaching out of a mirror, but it also seems to be like kind of reaching, just reaching out, standing there. There seems to be a mirror behind you, but as it's flickering, it seems like there's a door.
Oh, okay.
And then the path you came from, there's a door from that direction, from where you came in. And then there's a path in front of you.
So there's a path in front of us, there's a door right next to us, and there's a door in the direction that we came from?
Yeah, if you've turned to face the mirror that was reaching out to you, that's like to your right. So behind you is to your left, there would be a door. In front of you would be a path. Like if you were to turn back the way you were originally walking, there would be a path. And then the path behind, like the path you came from.
Hey, Janessa, there's a door right here. Do you want to try this?
Janessa, you don't see any doors. You see mirrors.
I don't see any doors. How do you see doors?
Oh, your grandmother did this. Oh, your grandmother did this. Okay, just trust me on this one, okay?
Janessa, you feel you've gone through a lot with Romero these last few days, this last week and a half. You do feel able to trust Romero more than you normally would.
Okay. I mean, I trust my grandmother and I trust you now that you have that thing off. So yeah, sure. I can't see it though, so you'll have to lead the way.
Okay. Then let's take a look. And I head toward the door that I can see. The one that's close to me.
The one with the person reaching out or the one behind you?
The door behind me.
Okay. You go for the door behind you and you open it, and there you see Alexis is hitting a demon, and Ruin, what do you look like? You are struggling to be physical, by the way, because you're at half. And Alexis failed the fear test.
Yeah. Ruin is losing their like normal kind of mortal coloring and is turning into that sort of, like, you guys have seen what they look like during their aspect of the Gorgon. They're turning into like this pitch black creature with like super colorful like eyes and hair. It's almost like the mortal costume is kind of melting away from half of Ruin's face, kind of clutching their stomach, and the other hand is trying to conjure up this like black iridescent like metaphysical blade, like to like look as if like they are about to attack like this Ruin that Alexis is near again.
You all, as you're coming into this space, you see Alexis punching a Ruin, or like a picture of Ruin in like a frame, and then the picture turns into Alexis. Janessa, you see what looks like a hand come out and punch Alexis back, and Alexis goes flying off of this thing. Ruin and Romero, you see this mirror demon and a projectile hitting Alexis square in the chest as Alexis flies back and hits the ground. What is everyone doing?
Janessa. And I just like gesture at Alexis.
I want us to get separated again, but I don't. And I'm like looking back and forth between Alexis and where I'm holding Romero's hands. Like, I don't know. I don't want us to get separated again.
That's fair, but listen, if you don't help her after whatever just happened, it's not going to go well for her. You know that.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Alexis, and I want to, let's see. I'm just gonna try, like, not touching them, just get down from where they are. And I'm just like, Alexis, are you good? Are you good?
I kind of cough, and he looks up kind of dazed, and like the wind just got knocked out of them, and she looks at you and is like, fuck. And there's just a little blood coming out of their mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna, wipe it away a little bit with just my shirt.
Ruin and Romero, where are the two of you?
So Janissa has started walking toward Alexis. I followed Janissa about as far as I could before turning toward Ruin and putting my hand in my pocket.
As Janessa and Alexis are away from the two of you, suddenly this entire room shimmers and shifts. Janessa, you and Alexis now are in a room that seems like a doctor's office. There's a mirror over the sink and an exam table that Alexis is laying on. Romero and Ruin, the room shimmers, and you all feel like you're in a similar room, but also there are walls here now.
I think Ruin was going to immediately go to Alexis at seeing like Alexis with their fucking like punched out, but sees like Jen went over and will focus their attention back on the mirror demon and try to attack it again.
As I see Ruin getting ready to move, I just go, so kind of hate to do this, but maybe you need this a little bit more than I do. And I just hand you the motivation thing. It will make you really intent on doing what you want. And what I see is you really want to fuck this guy up. So hope it helps.
Ruin will take the necklace and crush a little pendant in their hand.
You crush the pendant in your hand, and it's kind of sharp because it's glass, and you break this talisman.
Yeah, Ruin throws it to the ground and is like, I don't need anything else to motivate me more than the thought of Alexis dying. Let's get this shit fucking done. And like, they are like wiping their mouth.
As you say that, Ruin, this mirror demon, it's getting up from the ground, and you hear from behind you in your voice, you're right, you need to save Alexis.
I think Ruin is ignoring that voice because they are dead set on the thing that needs to be gone is already right in front of me. This is a distraction. This is another fucking cheap trick of this mirror demon.
The mirror demon in front of you is getting up and is getting ready to attack. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my projectile attack.
Okay. Romero, as Ruin goes to attack this mirror demon, behind Ruin, you see it doesn't look like you anymore, but it still looks wrong. It's not Ruin, but it looks like Ruin. And this thing behind Ruin that's saying, yeah, you need to save Alexis, looks at you and smiles as it watches Ruin going to attack this mirror demon. What are you doing?
So this is another demon in here?
Seems like it.
So I'm going to say, calmly, while like Ruin is charging things, don't look now, but there seems to be another demon behind you. I'm gonna punch it.
Yeah, Ruin will like be staring at the demon ahead of them, but because of their rank 3, they don't have to like be able to see the demon behind them to hit it. So they will use their projectile attack on the demon behind them.
Okay. I need you to roll. What'd you get?
Oh my god, this better fucking work. I haven't even rolled yet. I am so nervous. I want to get rid of these demons. We're fighting demons, literally and figuratively. I got a fucking 8 again.
You get an 8 and you fire this behind you, and the Ruin that is behind Ruin, Romero, you see this projectile shoot, and it's really weird because it seems like it goes through the Ruin that's behind Ruin, and it looks down as the projectile hits Ruin. Ruin, you take 3 more grip damage.
I hit myself?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
8's not enough.
I'm at 2 grip.
Ruin, you can barely maintain a physical form anymore.
Ruin hits themselves and I think like falls to a knee and is breathing very heavily and just kind of looks at Romero and is like, I don't know if these will work on Alexis, but give this to them, and they'll take off their glasses and like give them to Romero.
Ruin, you take off your glasses and you hand them to Romero, and then you see yourself standing next to you, looking down at you. And the you looking down says, you just didn't learn.
I think Ruin agrees a little bit, like internally. And they just smile.
You smile back at yourself, and the you looking down at you says, listening to ourselves is always the hardest part. And it's from the side. A dark chain tendril from the mirror demon. Tell me, what happens with Ruin?
I think if possible, Ruin would give it one more shot. Try to put everything into just another shot to try to give the group some sort of advantage to this thing. And they are like, and the irony of like them initially going out because, to even grab items in the first place was because their humans were so squishy, and them being the first one to fucking fold. Ruin can't help but laugh. Like,
Can
they can't help but to laugh in this moment.
Ruin, you laugh. And in this moment, you decide you want to try and give these humans, these people, these friends that you have made, because humans can be friends. You're not that much different. Do you want the mirror demon or the demon in front of you? The mirror demon has already been hit. You could take it out with you. The demon in front of you has not been hit. You would not be able to take it out, but you could wound it. So you can take out.
I want to go for the mirror demon.
Mirror? Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to roll. Tell me how you use the last of your grip to take this mirror demon out with you.
I think we see Ruin like, a little manic, a little like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Just tossing caution to the wind straight up, because they're like, I have nothing to lose, and yet I'm about to lose everything. And I think they just like look over at Alexis, they look at Jen, they look at Romero, and
you can't see Alexis. You can see Romero. You can't see Alexis.
And then I think they just look at Romero and they grin at Romero, as they have grinned at Romero so many times before. And they're like, you better fucking look after him.
Ruin, what are you doing?
Ruin just looks away, and you see Ruin kind of reach inside of them and pull out this light that they squish and flatten and kind of swipe. And it is another one of those like thin blades, but it is particularly just shining and it's radiant, while Ruin's color is like turning grayscale, like as if they were like a black and white cartoon. And they lunge at the mirror demon as if they have, instead of like throwing it as a projectile, usually I think it sharpens into like a blade, so to speak. And they jump on the back of this mirror demon and plunge it into the middle of its chest.
Romero, you see Ruin take this light as their body fades into grayscale and then erases itself like a drawing. And that light lunges at this mirror and shatters it. And in an instant, both are gone. And in front of you, the other Ruin smiles at you the way Ruin smiled at you. Well, did you still want to find that seal? And takes a step towards you, holds out a hand. Janessa, you're with Alexis. And at first, Alexis is like, no, I'm fine, we need to get back. And then suddenly, he is sobbing and frantic.
What just happened? What just happened?
Ruin's gone. Ruin's gone. We need to go. Ruin's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? And I'm like looking around this doctor's office.
I don't have any friends. Ruin's my friend. Oh my God. I treated them so bad. They're gone now. What did I do?
I grab Alexis by the shoulders and I'm just shake her. I think in this moment, I am just like angry. For some reason, I just get mad and I just shake her and I'm like, listen, we are not gonna freak out right now. We are not gonna do this. We do not have time for this, all right? Whatever happened, we're gonna find Ruin and we're gonna get her back. I need you to pull it together because I am not going to die here today, okay? I am not. And I would like to use my leadership potential ability to get Alexis, like to stop this crash out from happening because we're not doing this today.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is, but I'm going to do it.
Just roll it and don't roll like shit.
All right. So that's only a 6 on my roll.
Alexis looks at you, kind of smacks your hand away. You don't get it. Fuck! And goes and punches at a wall. And with a 10, as they punch at the wall shimmers. You can see Romero. There's a demon standing in front of him, holding out a hand.
Can I get to Romero, or can I only see?
It seems like you can try.
I would like to, I think if I can see Romero, I'm just going to say to Alexis, let's go, and try to move in the direction towards Romero.
Okay. With Ruin gone, Janessa and Alexis moving towards Romero, who has an offer. We're going to end here. Thank you for listening to Woke Mental Wellness Presents Windy City Nihilism, a 12 Inner Demons homebrew podcast. This podcast has been made possible in part thanks to a grant from Diversity Saves. Episodes are edited by Marissa Ewing of Hemlock Creek Productions. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a review and tell your friends. If you want to help financially, you can visit the Woke Mental Wellness Ko-Fi listed in the show notes. Take care, and remember, hope and resistance do best in community.